Hello and welcome to this video on pressure groups and consumer associations. So in this video we're going to look at what pressure groups are and how they may influence business behaviour. In particular, they're influencing multinational companies. So what is a pressure group? A pressure group is a group of people who join together for a common cause, normally ethical or environmental, and they aim to change the way businesses operate. They often try to alter government policy and law. And they can do this in a number of different ways: by staging demonstrations, by boycotting, by trying to encourage people not to buy a particular business's products, by petitioning, making an official complaint to the government, and by lobbying, contacting government ministers to try and change government policy. And lastly, through their involvement with public relations, so trying to get the media to apply pressure in aid of their cause. So here are some examples of pressure groups, ones you might have heard of, like Save the Children, Greenpeace, Oxfam. Greenpeace is quite a well-known pressure group that tries to get businesses to change their behaviour. They very much campaign for more environmentally friendly business practices, and they do this through a number of ways. They lobby, they petition, they stage demonstrations, often some direct action, and they try and use public relations. Another charity is Save the Children, and they try and change businesses' behaviour in terms of reducing the amount of child labour that is used in global supply chains. And again, they use similar measures to try and achieve that. Another example of pressure group here is this one about smoking, to try and encourage people not to smoke. They're trying to also lobby multinational tobacco companies to reduce the harmful content of their cigarettes. And this is a pressure group here who try and get Nestle to change their behaviour after results that they promote the use of bottled powder milk over mother's breast milk. Pressure groups can also be involved in trying to protect employees. For example, this pressure group here tries to protect the rights of workers within the National Health Service in the UK. So how do pressure groups go about influencing government? Well, sometimes they contribute to political campaigns. Often they will do what's known as lobbying. They try and contact members of parliament or politicians to try and pressure them into changing relevant laws. They will sometimes try to influence the behaviour of regulators who are involved in making decisions about how monopoly businesses can operate. Another area to be aware of is the role of consumer associations. And these are organisations that try and provide consumers with information to help them make better choices. They can also campaign around product safety issues and try and influence government policy that will have an impact on multinational companies. An example might be anti-smoking pressure groups. So in this video we've looked at what pressure groups are and how they might influence the behaviour of multinational companies. That's it. Thanks very much for listening.